triunfal le pide un puñetazo a Ilia Topuria.
¿Quieres pillar un cate, has dicho?
Chicos, terminamos ya.
¿Cómo te pases, Cuidado el reloj. Que rodilla, rodilla. Graba desde aquí, ¿eh?
¿Qué vas a hacer? Dale, dale un cate.
¿Con guantilla?
No, no sé si lo voy a aguantar, pero...
Ilia, ¿qué vas a hacer?
This is UFC featherweight Ilia Topuria. He is ranked number 9 in the division.
¿Qué va a pasar? ¿Qué ha pedido?
Como te he dicho.
Pues no la has tumbado.
No, ahora sí.
If you have no idea what happened or why this even happened, let me explain. When Ryan Garcia took on Gervonta Tank Davis at a catchweight in round 7, Tank landed a liver shot that had a delayed effect on Garcia. You can see the punch here. Garcia would take a few steps back, then subsequently take a knee. It was a debilitating body shot, straight to the liver. Streaming the fight here on TYT Sports, myself and co-host / former boxer Britton Harden explained what this does to the body and the history behind a shot like this. Check that out on demand.
And Ryan quit.
Teofimo Lopez, desperate for a big-name fight, called out Ryan Garcia for quitting. This would be a theme. Andy Ruiz, the man who gave Anthony Joshua his first loss before losing the rematch in Saudi Arabia, would say, I was going for Ryan, but he gave up, man. I feel like he gave up. I feel like he should have did what he had to do to win the fight. When we got knocked down, we've got to get back up, man. We've got to ask God for that victory. I feel like that's what he should have done. I still feel Ryan should have did more. He should have risked his life more. Respectfully speaking, these are assumptions that Andy Ruiz is making of Ryan Garcia, who is very religious. Rolando Rolly Romero's trainer, Bullet, would tell Fight Hype, I think he, as in Garcia, quit. He could have got up and fought some more. He just ain't got no heart. Meanwhile, Regis Prograis, one of the more feared fighters at junior welterweight, put an end to it.
When your arm is all the way extended and you get punched with a body shot and you can hit at the same time, bro, that hurt, bro. Now, I don't know how Ryan felt. Like, I don't know how hard Tank hit or nothing like that. But when you get hit like that, the hurt. It don't even, with an 8-ounce glove on, it don't even have to be, the punch don't even have to be that hard. Please shut up, people. Y'all don't know what to talk about. Dude, quit. He just got to stop. That's it.
Dr. Brian Suterer, who we have featured on this medium a few times, would explain the science behind it.
So of course, the liver is an organ within the body that sits in the right upper quadrant of the abdomen. So it's going to be sitting right up here, and it's actually normally protected by the rib cage. So of course here, this is going to be that right upper quadrant of the abdomen. And you can see how the liver, big organ that sits right up underneath that rib cage. The diaphragm is going to be the muscle that helps control our breathing, and that's going to lay across the top of the liver. But whenever that punch comes in here from Davis, it's landing square on this lower portion of the rib cage and transmitting all of that energy through the ribs into the liver. What happens then is the liver is surrounded by this fibrous capsule that's innervated by part of our autonomic nervous system.
Quick break in the action. Suterer has covered various sports medicine topics, including the Buffalo Bills' Damar Hamlin, the Dallas Cowboys' Dak Prescott and his ankle injury, along with the UFC's Conor McGregor on his loss to Dustin Poirier and his, quote, dead leg.
Whenever that energy gets transmitted into the liver, there's this shock that's sent up to the body through the vagus nerve. So whenever you have this surge, this activation of your vagus nerve, your blood pressure is going to drop, your heart rate is going to drop, you have this sinking, just really heavy, terrible feeling in the pit of your stomach because of how that nerve is spreading so far throughout the inside of the body. But because it's the nervous system that's being affected, it's automatic. There's nothing that you can do to quickly reverse it.
Please go sub to his channel. He does phenomenal work. We will leave a link to Brian Suterer's full video where he talks about the science behind the liver shot and his full Ryan Garcia, Gervonta Tank Davis recap in the description box below. Garcia would go on to say, he caught me, Tank, with a good body shot, and I just couldn't recover. I couldn't breathe. I just couldn't get up. Tank is a great fighter. I take my hat off to him. We talked a lot of blank, but it's all love at the end of the day. I was honored to be in the ring with a great fighter, and I respect him a lot.